So why aren't you allowed to walk through a drive-through and get service? What's the big deal? And why is it that they deny you service and point to this sign saying, due to occupational health and safety regulations, we can't serve you? What fucking regulations? Aha! It's the Occupational Safety and Health Regulations in WA of 1996. This is supported by a code of practice and 2 guidance notes, simply saying that anybody that controls a workplace or controls access to a workplace where vehicles and pedestrians can strike each other, they need to take steps to reduce the risks of that happening. The easiest way for them to do this is to separate the people and the plant or the vehicles. Essentially, you can't run over somebody that isn't there, making it the safest solution with regards to ordering your food and whatnot. This was much more of an issue when I was growing up and there was only one place you could go after like 10 o'clock or whatever to get something to eat, and that was the Chewett Hill McDonald's, and that was always a bit of a run of the gauntlet. I understand things have changed since then, and certainly there's much more 24-hour restaurants and you can actually go into the front counter and get served, whereas in the past it was just a drive-through, which made things desperate. And I've heard of all sorts of stories, people pretending to be cars on their push bikes joined together, all that sort of stuff, trying to get a bit of tucker. But that is the method to the madness. So what would Aidan do? I'd get an Uber, I suppose. It's less of an issue these days, as things are open for 24 hours for the most part, and you can actually go in the front door where you couldn't previously. Thank you, Dave Clare, for asking the question. Good to see you've made it safely home after sunning your rig on the East Coast. Check the mail. The mug's on the way up. And for everybody else, thank you for tuning in. For the avoidance of doubt, I'm doing everything that I can to make safety make sense to you. I'm doing that by keeping it smarter, simpler, and safer. If you've got any questions, reach out to me. Happy to answer them. I can answer them on a video, or if you want something more discreetly, then certainly just pop it across to me, and I'm happy to field your questions for you. Until next week, stay safe. Cheers, guys.